Everybody, hello and welcome back to Fundations. We are going to look at something that we'll be doing a lot this year, marking syllables. So this is practice with closed syllables. Okay, so make sure you feel comfortable doing this. There are some examples here for you to practice along with. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so in case you don't remember, closed syllables must have a consonant at the end. They must have a short vowel before that consonant. And they have to be marked with a breve, a scoop, and a letter C for closed. Okay, so if we look at what we have here on the left side, we've got the words bat and back. And they each have the breve because that's a short A. They each have one scoop because they're only one syllable, bat and back. And they get a letter C because they're closed. Okay? This consonant here at the end is almost like a closed door, and this A is trapped. Okay? The CK here in the word back, because it's a digraph, gets underlined, and it makes a consonant sound which closes the door on this letter A. Okay, so now let's practice with different kinds of closed syllables. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's start by looking at the top left. That word is path. So what are we going to do with it? Well, we will give it one scoop because it's one syllable, path. And we'll put a C under it because it's closed. We haven't done any other syllables yet, so it's pretty obvious that we need a C. We'll put a breve over the A because it's short. It's not pave, it's path. And we'll put an underline under the digraph TH because it's two letters that make one sound. Now let's try this word, sick. Well, this one is also one syllable and it's closed. And we'll put a breve over the I because it's not psych, it's sick. And this one also ends with a digraph, so one underline. Okay, now something different. This one is stick. It's still one syllable, and it's still closed. And we have a breve over the I because it's not stike, it's stick. And we have a digraph at the end, but this time we also have a blend at the beginning. So we're going to underline the S and the T separately. Okay, so this is how we mark the word stick completely. Now let's look at the last word, strip. Well, strip is very similar to these other ones because it's one syllable and it's closed and it's a short vowel. It's a short I. It's strip. It's not stripe. But now we have to do something a little bit different. We're starting with a st-er. Three consonants that are very close together, but we can hear each sound separately. St-er-ip, st-er-ip. So that is called a three-letter blend. Okay, so it's very similar to how stick was marked, except this time we have three consonants in the beginning and we can hear them all. Let's move on and practice some more. Okay, the first word is push. How are you going to mark this? Pause if you need time. Okay, well, it's one syllable and it's closed. And we put a breve over the U because it's not push, it's push. And we're going to put one line under the digraph SH. there are two letters that make one sound. Now let's look at the next word, pick. Okay, actually, this is not that different. One scoop, because it's one syllable. A C, because this is closed. A brev, because it's pick, it's not pike. And a line under the digraph CK. Okay, now something different. We have the word lunch. Okay, it's still one syllable, and it's still closed, and there's a brev over the U because it's not lunch, it's lunch. But we have something new happening here. We have a digraph at the end. Those two letters get one line, and we have to put a line under the N because ch is two sounds made by three letters. And that is what we call a digraph blend. Okay, and then the last one, and the trickiest one, is the word crunch. Crunch. Ch. Well, I hear five sounds, but I see six letters. So, we're still going to put the one scoop because it's one syllable, and it's closed, and a brev over the U because it's not crunch, it's crunch. But this time, we're going to underline the digraph and the N before it and the CR in the beginning. We underline the CR separately because this is a blend. And the NCH, again, we have three letters making two sounds, and ch. And that is a digraph blend. Okay, so all of these are closed syllables. We just have to remember our blends, our three-letter blends, our digraphs, and our digraph blends. That's a lot, and there's going to be more later, so make sure you keep practicing. The end.